I want to be surprised, pretend I'm surprised. We all saw these in the FEH trailer. From Revelation.
If you're ever feeling under the weather, just let me know and I'll make you some medicine.
How old is she supposed to be? This is like one of the most lolliest characters in this. Close for what? Oh. Oh. That's so interesting.
I've got fire in my veins. Cut me and you'll get burned.
I was just gonna say that's the opposite of Silky from back in New Year's. Also distant foil. What? 2 characters with distant foil?
My flame won't flicker.
Interesting. Because we thought she had DC, but it's not DC.
Be honest. My outfit, too much or not enough?
I thought Forrest was gonna have a more feminine voice. But yeah, Forrest is most likely demoting. Oh wait, they'll say it at the end of it. But... It's funny, Forrest is the cutest person on this banner.
A dragon of starlight, a guide for travelers. That's me.
But second place is Lilith. I adored Lilith back when I played Fates. Feeding her things. Joint drive with what? Now we know why drive attack got demoted. And it's no longer 5-star exclusives. Because there's a joint drive attack. I didn't even read it. That's insane. What is it? Oh, who's that? Oh, I know who that is. It's from Fates. It's your okay. It's Best Dad's advisor. I always said his name wrong. What was it? Lago or Iego. I keep saying L. I remember now. All right, let's go over this again. I always said Lago. I know. I remember, guys. I remember every single time I would butcher it. He's the free hero. All right, Midori, infantry, red archer. Oh, she's adorable. She's bite-sized. You could like throw her outside of a window or something. Spendthrift bow. Effective against flying foes, grants attack +7 to unit and inflicts attack -7 on foe. Wait. That's so good. After combat, if unit attack inflicts special cooldown count +2 on unit. Fair. I was like, attack +7 and attack -7 on your opponent? That's insane. And these are combat buffs and combat debuffs. But after combat, if unit attack, inflicts special cooldown count +2 on unit. So if you had 1 cooldown, it goes to 3. And if it's maxed, it just stays at maxed. It is also inheritable. That's a big thing. That's why I was like, this is so good. But it has a negative portion to it. Cannot exceed the unit's maximum special cooldown. Yeah. But yeah, remember, cooldown count wants to go down to reach 0 so that it can be used, not go up. The balancing is, if you attacked, your cooldown goes up. But it doesn't really matter, because some heroes don't care about specials. Or some heroes just have instant specials. So there can be combinations out there with like Special Spiral or something. So for example, if you do Special Spiral Moonbow, she attacks with Moonbow, gets the kill off. Oh, but then the attack -7 wouldn't be such a big deal. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that one. That one is very interesting. But from what I can tell, if your attack just triggers right away, it doesn't matter. So for example, if you use Moonbow, Special Spiral Moonbow, you use Moonbow, you get the attack off, you get the kill. Now it goes to 2 cooldown, and then this triggers, it stays at 2 cooldown, and then afterwards Special Spiral triggers, and it goes back to no cooldown, and then you can use it. Very interesting though. Double rally attack defense plus, always good. Close foil, that's the interesting one. If sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, or beast foe initiates combat, grants attack defense +5 to unit during combat, and unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. This reminds me of New Year Silky. She had the equivalent of this, but only for magical attacks. What was it called again? Distant War. Thank you so much. She was the only hero I would say was really good at it. Outside of her, I didn't really see anyone who made a lot of sense on. I guess dragons can technically use it as well, but yeah, this is one of those interesting skills. So yeah, Midori having close foil, the equivalent of it, seems interesting. Now, something to note is the Axe Fighter is actually doing 0 × 2 on her. So it could be the extra defense. Yeah, that's such a good combination. If you use close foil for bow, you drop 12 attack. Or no. You increase your defense by 5 and you drop their attack by 7. It's the same thing as dropping their attack by 12. But you essentially reduce 12 attack with that combination. So Axe Fighter is actually doing 0 times 2. And of course, she could probably have a pretty good defense on her own, and she has color advantage. So that's interesting. The only thing this is bad against is if you get attacked up close by a dragon. Then it doesn't do anything, because a dragon doesn't count as... Yeah, it says Lance, Axe, Bow, Dagger, or Beast Foe initiates combat. In other words, if it's a dragon, nothing happens. But that's fine. That's fine. You don't want to get hit by dragons up close anyways. And a lot of times these dragons are now like armored and they're pretty slow. Or they're super powerful and if you get caught, you're dead anyways, so it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I think that's fair. That's nice. She looks so cute though. But yeah, another red archer. That's so weird. It took forever to get like New Year Anna, for example. I don't know. I don't really think red archers are too good. Rinka. Rinka's likely to be the best hero here. I didn't really get to read everything, but she's probably going to have a better combination. Rinka's Club. Accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1. If foe initiates combat or if unit's HP is under 100% at start of combat, grants attack defense +5 and special cooldown charge +1 per foe's attack during combat. That's so good. That is so good. She's gonna have fast cooldown. Only highest value applied, does not stack, so it doesn't stack with Heavy Blade or something. Special cooldown charge granted even if foe's attack deals 0 damage. That's very interesting. I've never seen them like write even if it does 0 damage. But that's very, very good. It really reminds me of Ike with Steady Breath. If foe initiates combat, grants defense +4 during combat and special cooldown charge +1 per attack. It's basically an improved Steady Breath then. This triggers even if your opponent isn't attacking you. You can attack. So long as you're under 100% HP, it will trigger. So this is just an improved Steady Breath with special trigger cooldown count -1. And additional 5 attack and 5 defense. Which is, yeah, this is a better Steady Breath. Holy crap, that's really, really good. She also has Bonfire. And of course, Distant Foil. So, oh, it's distant foil, not close foil. Ah, I get it. Okay. If Sword, Lance, Axe, Bow, Dagger, or Beast Foe initiates combat, grants attack defense +5 to unit during combat, and unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. AKA, this becomes like distant counter against physical damage. So, wait a second.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
It's the exact same description as close foil, but they just called it distant foil instead. The image changed, of course, but that's it. Alright, I guess so. If someday Lance's swords become ranged somehow, Distant Foil will give you the counterattack. And if she has Wrath, so Wrath with the Steady Breath in her club and the slaying weapon wow, she's gonna have super fast specials. I guess the idea is Wrath triggers, Bonfire drops a 2 cooldown, you hit her, Rinka's club drops the wait a second. No, the Bonfire's already ready. Because the Bonfire drops to 2 cooldown from Rinka's club, and if you hit her, Bonfire is ready instantly and she hits you back with Bonfire. So the Wrath is just for 10 extra damage, I guess, or to charge it on phases where you're not attacking. Okay, fair enough. Wrath makes sense. Even defense wave, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Though with Wrath, you could probably pull off Ignis as well, presuming you get hit first. Let's see. Nimious, it's because close foil can only be on range units and this foil can only be on melee units. I understand that. I definitely understand that. It just feels weird for them to mention those things. Is it like hinting towards the future? That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Okay. She has Panic. You know, I've told this story before. The first time ever I saw Forrest, I was like, she's so pretty. Is this Maribel's kid? Cause the hair? No. This isn't Maribel's kid. And it's not a girl either. It's a guy. Forrest's father is Leo. Leave it to Leo to birth this thing. The worst part was when you guys didn't tell me immediately. Like, no, I think the worst part is, like, the first time ever I put Forrest on the side, I'm like, wow, Forrest is so cute. She's so pretty. I wonder when she's coming to the game. And people were like, haha, yeah, she dibs. Yeah, I hope she comes to the game soon. And some guys were like, it's a guy. And at that point, everyone was just messing with me, so I couldn't tell if it was true or not. The worst thing about Forrest is that Forrest has a clearly manly voice. The voice actor is Max Middleman.
Be honest. My outfit. Too much or not enough?
Very clearly a guy. So yeah. Still, let me just ask you guys real quick. Prettiest person on this banner. Who is it? That was kind of bait. I said person. Because one's a dragon and another's a beast. So they're not persons. So it's really just Forrest? No, it's okay. Lilith's a dragon, guys. Doesn't count. But no. I think it's Forrest. Forrest is just really, really cute. Even though it's really, really weird. But you guys are saying Rinka. Rinka has like abs that you can... Rinka could grind your face on her abs. And your face would explode. That's what I think. Anyways, not much to talk about with Forrest. Forrest comes with Panic Plus. Very good staff, especially for things like Ether Raids defense. The staffs Pain and Panic are really good. Yeah, so after combat, unit attack converts bonuses on target and foes within 2 spaces of target into penalties through their next actions. This can really mess up people. Using this offensively, though, not really suggested. Additionally, Forrest has Physic Plus, very good. 2 range heals. Heavily Light, it's whatever. Force Res... No! It's Fortress Res. I just said Forest Res. I'm being so messed up right now. Yeah, it's Fortress Res 3. Fortress Res has officially demoted. There you go. I'm sorry. Like, I was looking up Fortress Res, and I was looking up to see if she was like he was taking reduced damage, and I saw Forest and Fortress, and my brain had a fart, and it said Forest Res. My bad. And then Respoi. We already know Forest has like 40 something res, so it makes a lot of sense. That's a really good res player, debuffer. Yeah, not much to talk about in terms of healer. The demotion is pretty big though. Forest gives us another option for 3 and 4 star. Actually, it is Forest, right? I'm gonna double check. Forest Fashion Forward is also available as part of the 4-star I almost said 4-star focused. Oh god, what is wrong with me? Why is the trap taking over my mind? Okay, but yeah, yeah. Fortress Res and Resploy have officially demoted. I forgot which one, but whatever. You know what it means. So these 2 skills will now be available a lot easier. So Resploy, I think, is a really good skill. It was pretty hard to get before. Anyways, this gives you another good option for Cav and Cav healers. And because Force is relatively new, the BST should be higher. So I think this is the most trap character we've had so far. But you guys do realize at this point what you could do, right? You could make a trap team. Lucius. Oh, sorry. Whatever, you know what I mean. Whatever, you can do it. You guys do whatever you want. Team Hidden Sausage. Oh, ew. What? Why did you say that? Alright, anyways, moving on. Lilith. I adored her so much back in Fates. I liked feeding her stuff. I would also always make bad jokes about how I'm feeding her my milk and meat and stuff. I also like, ever since the start of the game, I was just like, could you marry Lilith? Before I even realized Lilith was a dragon, I wanted to marry her. Yeah, that was so long ago, man. No, I adore Lilith. She's I don't remember why she had to stay in the dragon form. Like in the beginning of the game, she's like the stable girl. But yeah, like she goes out of her way to make sure you don't, you know, die. So, but yeah, Lilith. Astral Breath. Grants speed +3. Unit can move to a space adjacent to support partner. Hold on. Unit can move to a space adjacent to support partner. Does that mean she can just teleport? Like, if I had Corrin, just because, you know, Corrin's the main character of Fates, and I was at like the other corner of the map, she could just automatically teleport to him. This is not Wings of Mercy. This is not escape route. This is straight up, I can teleport to you whenever and wherever I want. That's busted, man. That's just a no restriction teleport. Wow. Okay, if unit is within 3 spaces, a support partner grants attack speed, defense, res +5 to unit during... Shut up. That is busted. Because when you're already a support partner, you get +2 to all stats. So if Lilith can just teleport in wherever and whenever she wants, and then drop all stats +5, and if it's within 1 space, all stats +7, 2 spaces, all stats +6. That is so ridiculously good. What? Okay. I guess it's a reference to the game. I get it. But I think that's stupidly good. Additionally, she has reposition. She has attack speed bond, which makes perfect sense. If you teleport to your partner, you're right next to them. So that attack speed bond triggers immediately. Also, defense res link. Oh my god. Oh my god. You realize what she could do, guys? She could teleport and then just reposition. And then you now have defense res link, Astro Breath, and then joint drive attack. Which joint drive attack grants attack +4 to allies within 2 spaces during combat. If units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack +4 to unit. What? What? That's 8 attack. That's 8 attack from 1 skill. You can augment up to 8 attack. That even helps herself out. If Lilith teleports in, she gets 9 attack, 5 speed. And because it's a partner unit, she also gets +2 to all stats. So she adds 11 attack to herself, 7 speed, 2 defense, 2 res. That is so stupidly good. And of course, there's a defense res link repositioned for even further augmentation. That's so good. This is like one of the best support heroes in the game without dance or sing. She's gonna hit hard too. 59 times 2. I know it's dragon against red, blue dragon against red mage, but still, I think she's gonna hit pretty hard, especially if she has the support of her support partner. Okay, guys. I was pretty sure Rinka was gonna be the best hero, but you now have one of the best support heroes. Imagine a team with her and her support partner, and then Lilo and her support partner. Oh my god, I just realized. If you had multiple support partners, because we know for a fact, stacking Corrins stacks your stats up. So if you run 2 Corrins, you would stack your stats up. But still, that still works. So if her partner is Corrin, Corrin's giving her stats, Lilith's getting stats, and you get another Corrin, and joint drive attack gives you stats, attack speed bond gives you stats. I don't know, there seems to be some crazy combinations you could do with this. It would just be like teleporting Liliths everywhere. Do you guys realize if you had Lilith, if you had 2 Corrins, 1 Lilith, she could teleport to 1 Corrin, do the fight, and then afterwards the Corrin can just run away? What if she had Gale Force? Oh, she's a dragon, she can't use Gale Force. Okay, I was just thinking about like all the crazy things you could do. But essentially, if you had 2 Corrins, she could just teleport to both Corrins. It would be so ridiculous. I still think she's crazy good though. Just because it's just it's basically expected of you to run her Corrin. So if you use multiple Corrins and 1 Lilith, she's just going to become absurd. And this starts on the 8th. It should be the standard amount of time. And yeah, Forrest is your 4-star focus. I can never say his name. I always want to say Lago. Iago. But I know it's not. And then whenever I try to say it the other way, butcher. Anyways, that's your batter. Good luck.